think I actually do have to reset the console and at that point. I don't exactly know. Or game over. Anyway, this is the real speedrun. Sorry about that. And just quick poll. Anybody watching this, anybody can hear me. Are you familiar with this game or not? Like, I imagine most of you have seen Trihex, or at least heard of Trihex, and you know he does this game. He does a different category of this game. He goes for everything. I'm gonna go for, like, nothing. Almost forgot my notes. Alright, I know you start select, and we're in. Never seen this game. Alright, so this is Super Mario World 2. You don't ever play as Mario. There's like times where you play as Mario. Okay, I know that's a box. There are times when you play as Baby Mario. Jeez. Alright. Give me a second here. I know what I'm doing. Alright. This is getting off to a really good start. But the idea is, anytime you get hit, that little annoying countdown clock starts. That's how many seconds you have to get Mario back. All you have to do is touch him. You can touch him with your tongue or whatever. Is it a skip? There we go. Didn't actually save me time in that case. Jeez. Alright, maybe I need to be quiet for just a second here and get going. I didn't switch to hasty. That's what it is. There we go. Kind of forgot that's something you need to do. Alright. That's a pretty slow 1-1. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to hasty now, because that's what I've been practicing. So, and am I done now? Okay, there. Reset. No, this is actually no reset run. All right. Whew. Fuck. Timing is crazy on this stage. Alright. Let's try this again. Yeah, so the idea is that you're predominantly playing as Yoshi. And you're trying to get Mario from, you know, from point A to point B. And any damage Yoshi takes, it starts a countdown timer for how long Mario can be off of Yoshi's back. So it starts at 10 seconds at every level. You can replenish it up to there we go. You can replenish it up to be a max of 30 seconds. But you have to get Mario back in that time, otherwise he'll get abducted. It's pretty dark, actually. Basically, any enemy, almost every enemy that Yoshi can put in his mouth, he can eat and digest into an egg. You probably can see some of those right there. And you can shoot those eggs all around the screen. And when you shoot them, they can help you collect flowers, they can help you collect coins, they can be used as projectiles to kill enemies. Can be used for a lot of stuff. One mechanic you'll see a lot is the flutter. So if you jump and just keep holding the jump button, Yoshi will flutter in the air, kind of stay up there a little longer. Like this. It's pretty useful, but it is slow. That's one caveat to it. It actually takes Yoshi quite a bit of time to travel via the flutter. So while, like, there are some stages that you can, like, flutter completely over, it's not usually the recommended strategy. Alright, I feel so much better now that this is going. There's 6 worlds in this game. There's 8 levels in each world. Each level has a mini boss and a big boss. So this is the mini boss coming up. All the mini bosses are on 4s, and all the big bosses are on 8s. I don't know. I don't know what else I can tell you. I've got a lot of notes. I literally have a notepad right here that has all of my notes for all these courses, because there's 48 of them, like I said. That's a lot. This is easily the longest game I've ever speedrun. I mean, all I've ever done is Mario 64, 16-star. There are interesting things to skip. So every stage in this game has 20 red coins, which you maybe have seen me pick up. They look like they're gold, but when I collect them, they actually are red. I think one's coming up, actually. But, yeah, like, there was one. But there's 20 of those coins to collect. And there's also 5 flowers, which you've probably seen already. You actually don't want to collect these things in any percent. The red coins aren't a big deal, but flowers can actually be pretty bad. At the end of all non-castle courses, they contribute to extra stuff that you don't want. So I'll show you more in the next stage. I guess it'll be a little clearer. But every flower you get gives you a chance at a bonus stage, and you don't really want the bonus stages. They just take time. They give you items, but they take time. You don't really care. Now, fortunately, it's pretty easy to avoid in any percent because you don't really collect the flowers anyway. In 100%, it's crazy hard. Like, there's a science behind avoiding bonuses. That was a poor fight. I would like to try the stage again, and because I didn't get any of the middle rings, I gotta start it all over. So while I'm doing all of this again, does everything sound okay, look okay? I think it does, but yeah, there's a flower right there. And I'll forego. There's a red coin, a few more. I'll get the middle ring now. So that middle ring is kind of like a save point. If I die, I can return to that place. It also gives you 10 stars, so 10 more seconds that Mario can be off your back. But as you just saw, it does take time. And if you don't figure on needing the stars, or frankly the checkpoint, the save point, then you shouldn't get them. I need to be smarter about that because I'm not very good at this game yet, and so I'll probably be getting a lot more of those. Yoshi can have a maximum of 6 eggs. And that's it. Yeah. I don't know, those are kind of the fundamentals. You shoot a lot of eggs, you eat a lot of shit, and you can't get hurt too much. No Vase shot. That thing is crazy. Whoops. What? So in this, it's kind of funny. I'm actually shooting him such that his pants come down and he gets embarrassed. It's kind of like the Mike Tyson's Punch-Out King Hippo character. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of true, yeah. So I think I'm already learning that this game is going to require a bit more concentration than I give to Mario 64. But maybe that's just because it's the early going. This is actually an auto-scroller. There's really nothing going on here. My only goal here is to end with 6 eggs. But that's, like, very easy to do. Yeah. Yeah, right? No pants. That seems like the way to be, right? What's up, Apples? You haven't missed too much. Just getting into this groove. I think World 1, this is pretty predictable that World 1's kind of rough for me, but once I get going, I think it'll be good. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, the world record for this category is the Crispy 22, that's who owns it, and it's like an hour and 43 minutes, something like that. I'm hoping to keep this under 3 hours. I'm pretty confident about that, but you never know. It's been pretty rough already. But yeah, an hour and 43 minutes is the world record for this category. And then for 100%, that's what you're probably more familiar with if you watch Tri-Hex ever. The world record for 100% is what, like 2:34 now, and Underscore Tricks owns it. And that's a pretty fresh world record, actually. That was just broken a couple weeks ago, if memory serves. So the ceiling for this game is pretty incredible. Like, I mean, like for tonight, 3 hours is my goal. Obviously, significantly longer than any other run I've done. For the immediate future, I would say 2.5 hours is my first milestone. And then after that, I don't know, we'll have to just play it by ear after that. But I've heard 2 hours is that's like when you know you're a pretty good player. When you can do any percent warpless under 2 hours. Alright, that's that stage. Pretty much takes 2 minutes and 50 seconds every time. And so you can see on the scorecard screen, everything I end with, so like every star above 10 and all the flowers, all the red coins, actually takes frames to tally those all up. And so that's kind of another reason you don't always want to end with those things. I mean, all those things really aren't worth avoiding that much, except for flowers. Flowers can be pretty bad. But, whoops. Forgot where I was going. But like red coins, it's not a big deal if you get them. It's just saving frames at that point. But it does count. But yeah, flowers, because of their implications with the bonus stages, that's why you really don't want those. Oops. And I'll have... I think the next stage is Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy. The next stage will actually... I have to get a flower, so you'll kind of see what it does. But on this one, watch for the ring at the very end, the ring I'm about to jump through. So you see these 10 blue dots. 5 of them look like they have faces. That's where the flowers go once you collect them. And if that little Wheel of Fortune guy lands on a flower at the end of a stage, you get the bonus challenge. And bonus challenges are usually pretty long. I mean, costing you at least like 10 seconds. Sometimes as bad as like 30. But there are things that you can do to avoid them. Even if you have all 5, like the way you do for 100%, there's things that you can do to avoid getting a bonus to come up. So everybody, if you never played this game, you probably at least remember this stuff, this kind of acid, trippy, touch fuzzy, get dizzy level. This makes it pretty hard to control Yoshi, because everything becomes like an upslope or downslope. I could stand a little practice. Yoshi did not shit out a seed to make that plan. I threw an egg at that cloud, and in that cloud was a seed. So if this ticker lands on that flower, I'm gonna get a bonus challenge. Luckily, there's 9 not flowers and only 1 flower, so bonus challenge free. All right, now this is our first big boss. World 1's pretty straightforward, but obviously it can get the best of us. These are fun little effects, like kind of these 3D objects in a 2D game. If I stand on those big things, I'll actually fall down. Whoops. Yeah, I probably should have gotten some eggs down there. Oh well. Am I gonna get it? Nope. So these little rotating platforms aren't really designed to do that, but you're supposed to stand on them and then they go whatever direction the arrow's pointing once you land on it. But we don't really like doing that because it takes a while in the speedrun. Anyway. I've never played Terraria. How is that game? Like what? Could somebody just describe that game to me? I think I've like seen a person play it once. Yeah, ideally I would have had an egg here. Need to remember that. But there'll be one coming pretty soon here. Oh my god. So this guy's pretty straightforward. You just kind of shoot eggs at him. And then he kind of sheds little guys that you can turn into eggs. So that's kind of the main gimmick with all the bosses, is that they start out as normal-sized enemies, and Kamek makes them larger-sized enemies. There we go. But yeah, there are a lot of unique bosses here. Like, they all kind of function a little bit differently. I mean, I guess when you get down to it, for the most part, you're shooting eggs at bosses, but they all look cool, and they all function slightly differently. World 1 is probably the 2 most similar bosses. Alright, so that's an 18 and a half minute World 1. That's not so bad. I think I can get that down to like 15, but not terrible. And then after the end of every world, you get this little cutscene. Yoshi blowing up a castle of some sort. Oh yeah, okay. I remember this stage now. This one doesn't really have too many tricks, but there's one thing I'm going to try right here. Yeah. So there's a little glitch where if you're on a pipe, if you're standing on top of a pipe that you could go down, and you press, like on the D-pad, you press down and jump on the exact same frame, it kind of puts you into the pipe loading zone, but puts you into it as if you're going up instead of down. I don't know, it's kind of strange. It's actually used in the Warpful version of this run, because that's how you do these kind of crazy warps that this game does allow. It's only useful in a couple spots in the Warpless version, but it's a little optimization. Save some frames. Saves about half a second, I think. I think 30 frames is the number. This is a 60 frame per second console. Fuck. Yeah, so I'm meant to go on top of a lot of these so I don't have to wait for them to fall down. Oh well. Throughout my life, I've been kind of surprised at how many people have never played this game. This is one of my favorite games as a kid. I mean, I would really put this up with Mario 64. And if you select the stage fast enough, you don't hear the sound. So I was practicing this one yesterday. See if I can remember how to do it. Oh yeah. Good enough. This is just a little skip. You're not really supposed to be able to go over that post, but if you flutter enough, you can. Every time you hit an enemy, if you're bouncing off an enemy, your flutter actually goes a little higher. Like, not even a little, quite a bit higher. And so that's going to be used a lot in this game. You can only flutter a little bit if you just do it off a jump. But if you use an enemy, you go a lot farther. Turns out to be very, very useful. These mice are kind of annoying. And if anybody in the room hasn't played this game, I really do recommend it. I would even suggest going illegal routes to play it. It's really great. I think a lot of people were maybe off-put by how you'd never really controlled Mario in the game. Felt maybe a little cheated by calling it a Mario World game. But it is really very fun. Whoops. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming up in World 2. And make no mistake, there are some very, very tough stages in this game. Interesting, these enemies, these gusts of wind, called gusties, they look like they just spawn randomly, but actually don't. There's definitely a pattern to it. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Apple. You never really play as Zelda. In fact, as far as I know in those games, you've never played as Zelda. Like, not once in the series have you actually controlled Zelda. Or anybody besides Link, I don't think. Maybe in, like, dungeons or something where you can control, like, some enemy or something or other. So this is actually the first time that we're going to become Mario. You become this fast version of Baby Mario. But you're only Mario for a little bit of time. But one of the things about Baby Mario is he is actually faster than Yoshi. You don't really become him too often. So, I mean, maybe like 5 total times in the run. Even that seems like a lot. Thanks for watching this. This is kind of rough. My commentary is no good either because first runs are tough. Okay, there's at least one. Okay, there's a couple of things in this level which are interesting. So I don't know if you've noticed the pinball flippers. Those are kind of like the points of no return. Once you go through the pinball flippers, you can't come back through them. But there are ways to get through them in the reverse order. I'm about to show one off, and it can help, obviously, for skip. So you're not supposed to be able to get through those. That actually worked really well. First try is nice. So that's in the community called a gate hack. And then this is a perfect flutter. I did it first try. That was awesome. Alright. So, yeah, a couple things. I'm not supposed to be able to get through those flippers, so that skipped a good amount of stuff. And that ledge that I got up on, I'm not supposed to be able to get up on. But it turns out, with the fluttering mechanic, that if you do stuff at just the right time, you can actually you can gain height on the flutter. You're not supposed to gain height. But there's like a 2-frame window or something or other where you can. And so there are several ledges in this game that were designed to be just out of reach of Yoshi. But with a perfect flutter, they're within reach. Big Boo is a really easy boss. You just kind of hug the wall here and shoot eggs at him. I'm actually going to shoot them to the right, and then they're going to rebound left. But, yeah, there's pretty standard stuff here. Yeah, so World 2 is actually going pretty well so far. I'm kind of getting in the groove. I'm terrified of World 3. World 3 is a mess, and you'll see why. But there's a lot of enemies in World 3. And a lot of enemies, they're monkeys that can just sort of steal Mario from you whenever. Okay, I remember this level. Whoops. I don't know if I'm where I want to be. Oh yeah, okay, I'm good. I practiced this stage quite a bit yesterday. If it looks that I'm kind of more comfortable with this one. Fuck. There's a guy hiding in that bush right there who would steal Yoshi from me, so you gotta know to jump over that. That went great. That was really, really good. Alright, so I have all my notes here. I need to end this next stage with 6 eggs. That's to take advantage of a glitch onto 7. Okay, right. I remember this stage. Luckily, it's pretty easy to end this stage with 6 eggs. No big deal. I just kind of know that ring isn't a big deal to collect. Not too much chance of me dying here. And yeah, this is why it's easy to collect eggs. All these boxes, all they do is just give you eggs. These platforms, the number on them, that's how many times you can jump off them. Those come into more play later. That flower guy looks happy. Definitely wants to kill me. Alright, so there's a crazy glitch coming up. On every screen in this game, there can only be a maximum of 24 sprites rendered. It's like Yoshi's a sprite, Baby Mario's a sprite, pretty much every enemy is a sprite, and all the eggs are sprites. And, if you've noticed, little bouncing stars will pop up occasionally. Those are sprites, but those are special sprites. They stick around in terms of being spawned, even if they're off the screen. And so if you have enough of those... Oh, I need to do this. If you have enough of those, then you can despawn stuff selectively. So I've just put a lot of stars on the screen. They're going to stay there. And I'm going to go through this gap right here. There's supposed to be a Bullet Bill guy right there. But because there were so many sprites on the previous screen, I despawned Bullet Bill. And it's not a huge time save. It's about 10 seconds, though. But just little tricks like that. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them in this game. So I've learned. I think that's the only time that I'm planning on using this. Let's see, on this screen, I'm supposed to hit this bubble thing. There's a little car in there. That actually turns Yoshi into a car. But the transformation cutscene that puts him into car mode is kind of long. And then when you hit the thing at the end that untransforms him, that cutscene is kind of long. And even though the car is about as fast as Yoshi, it's still just faster to just, like, not become it. And just roll through the screen like this. There's a lot of those transformations. That was actually one of the big things about this game. There's a car, you can transform into a submarine. There's, like, this mole digger guy, and there's a helicopter. The helicopter you're going to see. None of the others are this. You're going to see the sub also. But none of the others if all goes well. Alright, I've played this castle a lot. Not gonna be stupid. This will show off some extended flutters in a second here. Alright. So it is faster to do this rather than wait on the lift to take me the whole way. Fuck. But not if you die. I'm robbing you of the full Yoshi's Island experience. I'm not collecting 100% of stuff, that's for sure. Just speaking as somebody who has played this game a lot in his youth, and now at this point a decent amount in his adulthood, I am just even more amazed at what some of those 100% runners can do. It's absolutely incredible. Drika's in the chat actually runs 100%. I think everybody should go follow him, like, right now. Because that category is just insane to me. There's so much stuff moving on the screen. There's, like, constantly shooting eggs, collecting flowers, all sorts of stuff. So there's a key in this pot, and I'm trying to push it off a ledge so the pot breaks. That's kind of a big mechanic in this game. Stuff hidden in flower pots. The boss I'll fight is actually going to be an enlarged one of those things. This castle's going pretty good so far. So you actually can, you don't have to raise those spikes, you can jump, but it's kind of a tough jump. And all of a sudden... Not a big deal to collect flowers on castle stages, because there's no bonus ring at the end. So it's impossible to get a bonus challenge after a castle. So the bandit, just for a split second there, actually stole Mario from me. Bandits can be extremely annoying in this game. They're not so bad when you speedrun it and know where they all are, but in casual playthroughs of this, bandits are the bane of your existence. They're so annoying. It's kind of hard to... Like, they seem to home onto you really well, and they don't really damage you, they just take Mario away. So it's like you could totally be running through a stage and just kind of not even notice that Mario's been taken away from you. For this boss, I'm gonna stand over here to let this fire kind of come over to me. And then all I gotta do is push him off the edge, but these shy guys are gonna try to fight you for it. You can do this in pretty quick. Like that. Alright. Now for the world that I'm just terrified of. I'm gonna try not to swear too much. You know, like usual. What's up, Ricky? How you doing? Nice. The sandwich sounds good. I hope you enjoy mine. Have you ever played Yoshi's Island? So these monkeys, if they catch me at the right time, they can actually just steal Mario from me. Kind of like the bandits. They're really, really annoying. But there's little tricks to know if they're able to do it or not. So like anyone with a watermelon can't steal Yoshi or steal Mario. But I don't know. They're very frustrating, or they sure can be. Luckily, you can eat them. And spit them back out at piranha plants like so. But yeah, this is kind of the name of the game with any percent. You're just sort of trying not to get hit too much. Like by those watermelon seeds that a monkey just spit at me. Oh god, yeah, no, swinging monkeys. I always forget about. If you get a little low, you can get past them. So that's the easiest stage in World 3. Or at least the easiest monkey stage. One of my notes here is really try to avoid flowers. Sounds like flowers are kind of a mess in this one. Jungle rhythm. There's a couple of stages, sounds like this is one of them, that it's kind of difficult to avoid flowers. Or at least you really have to be conscious about it. Yeah, get used to that sound. Yeah, so that's kind of not a super difficult to avoid flower, but not too easy. Nice, Ricky, nice. Yeah, this is my first run of this game. Been learning it over the last month or so. Yeah, it didn't get me that time. That's another kind of difficult to avoid flower. My notes don't lie, guys. What? What just happened? Why didn't Wow, that's interesting. So I hit this cloud. When I hit that cloud, stairs are supposed to spawn. I totally hit the cloud, but stairs did not spawn. Drinkus, have you ever seen that? Is that like a known glitch? Yeah, there's another flower I just got. Alright, just 6 more stages to go in this terrible world. So on 3-3, on Neppy Nudge Domain, I have a lot of notes that I've struck out, and the very bottom note is just go fast and stay low. We'll see. Well, I'm not going fast. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna go fast now. Whoops. Yeah, I guess as you can imagine, it's slower to be in water than on land. So I'm trying to stay out of the water. There's an example of the monkey stealing Mario. He just kind of caught me at the right time. Stop abusing me in public. That's a good quote right there. Oops. Oops. Oh yeah, this is... Here you go. Here's the helicopter. This is the first helicopter. And this is actually going to take me to the submarine. The submarine is basically an auto-scroller. It kind of sucks. But it's not truly an auto-scroller, so that's why it sucks. It is literally a monkey. So you can shoot these missiles. You can't really aim them, but they just sort of home in on whatever they decide to home in on. It's kind of controllable. You at least have an idea of where they're going, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. If I go fast enough, I can get this next. So every time I collect a bubble as the sub, that just extends my time. Actually, if I take too long, if the sub expires... I'm damage boost through here. If the sub expires, I have to go back and do it all over again. It's kind of a speedrun tragedy when that happens. So you really can't... You can't be too risky here. But, luckily everything went okay there. Except for the frog stole my Mario. Alright. What's up, Horny Mosk? Or no, Horny Mosquito Bite. How's it going, man? Jesus. See, this level just kills me. But whatever, we're through it. The next one's not too bad. Oh, that sucks, apples. But thanks for coming, man. Maybe next time. Light pink nips, how's it going? I like that name. So this has some pretty good fluttering. Definitely going to use the flutter a lot. Specifically on this screen right here. I'm going to flutter over a lot of stuff in a second. Right about now. So you're supposed to use that pink platform right there to get through here, but it's a lot slower than fluttering. Like, even when you don't perfectly flutter and you get stuck in the water, it's still faster. That was pretty good. In Ricky, yeah, it really is one of my favorites. Kind of just jump on that crab guy. I'm definitely looking at it in a new light. No, Horny, I haven't done that. Not in a long time, anyway. So an interesting thing about spikes and lava, they're instant kills for Yoshi. There's no, like, Mario just comes unlodged and you have to go get him. They're instant death. So what I just did right there is, it's not super difficult, but it is kind of risky. So that's actually not that bad that the frog stole Mario there, because he was taking him to the boss for me anyway. This is a fun little transformation here. So right now, it's not the frog that's going to get enlarged. It's actually Yoshi that's going to get smaller. And the frog is going to eat me, and I have to beat the frog from the inside. But this is kind of a cool looking stage. So there'll be some Shy Guys come down. Eat those, make eggs, shoot them back. Just like that, just kind of do that. It's pretty easy. Those acid drops or whatever don't usually hit you if you're in the middle. So you don't really even have to move. If you're wondering why I'm not shooting him directly at the uvula guy, it's apparently just known that by not doing that, you actually deal more damage to the old frog. It's like probably like 6 inches or something like that. It's a very normal size, I think. Thanks for asking. But yeah, that's kind of that fight. Not a big deal. But apparently, if you just fire the eggs up top, like just straight up every time, it could take like 15 shots. But by doing it that way, it takes like 7. And apparently 6 is possible. Oh yeah, I need eggs. I did not exactly want the watermelon seeds. Whoops. Come on. So sometimes it's easier to just go over the top of everything. Gotta be careful there. Might have seen those spikes. Whoops. I haven't really done this. I know going low is good. Oh yeah, keep going right. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, going low is way better than trying to stay up top. Well, you know, I don't like to brag. What's up, Kolthar? Right, okay, this is actually a pretty short stage right here, 3-6. It's significantly long, like, kind of common refrain. Much longer in the 100% run. but pretty short for the 100%. I don't know, that's private. I kind of forget what to do. Oh yeah, there we go. Could you guys stop? Like, you're not even funny, which is the problem. But thanks for the follows. Yeah, would you stop making fun of me if I said that? Are you still gonna make fun of me? Oh god, this screen is terrible. I hate this level. Really do without basically all of World 3, but this one is particularly frustrating. Just kind of try to bounce on enough stuff and you get through it. That actually went very well for what I've been doing in practice. Enrique, yes, absolutely, it's harder to do this game. 100%. I can't imagine what game isn't harder there. But this game, absolutely. You gotta be aware of a lot of shit going on. Oops. Not big enough. So I need to get a big jump to get over these posts right there. Yeah, Enrique, if you haven't watched 100% Run, I would highly recommend that. So this part's actually pretty easy. You just kind of gotta time the jumps well and just be sure you're reacting. Not get hit by the flowers like I just did. The imposter flowers. But yeah, not too bad, really. Yeah, Ricky, 100% is definitely tougher. And if you haven't ever watched 100% Run, I really recommend it. They're unbelievably impressive. Especially if you have a grounding in this game. So this is kind of a fun castle. Definitely some tricks here. Not much trick there, you just kind of beat that guy back. So you can kind of tongue through those purple piranhas. And I don't know. This castle actually features the only boss quick kill in the game. Oh, thanks, Mountain Numbers. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by, man. But yeah, there's actually an designed quick kill on this stage. Like something that the developers intended. You'll see it, assuming I get it. So green piranha plants are easily the most frustrating enemy in this game. And you'll probably see them give me a lot of trouble a little later on in the run, but that one wasn't so bad. But we'll see. Oh yeah, is there a cruise that goes to Yoshi's Island? I'm thinking about doing that. So here's the quick kill. If you actually just kind of aim and hit the piranha plant before Kamek can do his thing, he dies, and Kamek says, "Oh my," and that's it. That's actually a really annoying fight. Like, it takes, I don't know, my first run through it, it takes minutes. It's such a frustrating boss. It's almost like they put the quick kill in there, just because, like, I don't know, like, if you found out about the quick kill, you would enjoy the game a lot more on repeated playthroughs or something. Why am I not interacting with you? I don't know how to answer that. Was that enough interaction right there? Yeah, Enrique, I get that, but believe me, I'm not. It takes quite a time. I'm sure I'll miss it in some runs. Right. Yeah, I've got a lot of notes here. Okay. Oops. Oh yeah, okay. I'm good. So even though I've practiced all of these, I'm still like, it's kind of difficult to remember what stage is coming up. I think I'll go ahead and get that ring. And so the notes can help with that, but... Oh yeah, this is a fuzzy stage. Oh god. Hey, I'm glad I got that middle ring. Okay, whatever. What kind of glasses do I wear? They're Warby Parker, which I highly recommend if you're in need of glasses. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Yeah, just a little low. This is kind of a, I guess, advanced trick, but... The idea is that I'm skipping a sequence where I become Baby Mario. It's a little bit roundabout. There we go. I have no clue if that particular one saved time, but maybe. I trim it like once a week. Pretty much every Monday. Oh yeah, Ricky. This is my first run. What's the point in restarting on the first run, right? I'm not much for restarts anyway. The run time-wise compared to practice, I really don't know because I haven't. I mean, this really is the first time I've done it all the way through, and so I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. This is, yeah, okay, this is an easy course. I feel like these are maybe a little bit slower. Most of these levels, but that's kind of expected. Oh yeah, I should have meant to skip that middle ring, but whatever. Pretty easy to manipulate, or navigate through that, rather. Yeah, pretty straightforward stage there. Okay. Do I play Marvel Avengers Alliance? No, I do not. What kind of wallet? That's a bifold. Trolls are great. nobody will listen to them in the big stream, so they come to the small ones. Wait. Alright, I did that weird. But whatever. So this is a fun stage. This is deceptively difficult. There's quite a bit going on here. I'm saving the Koopa shell in my mouth for other purposes. Ah, man. It's tough to do, tough to manipulate the camera in this game. No, not in like 15 years. Oh, fuck. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Green piranhas are incredibly frustrating in this game. Alright. The timer bug? What's the timer bug? Oh, there's an issue with the timer? Does it not show like the padding 0 or something? Alright, Nips, come on. It's not funny, and that's the worst part about it. Oh, I forgot to split, didn't I? Alright, this is a long castle. I really don't want to have to mod somebody. Alright, I'm gonna have to look at that. I thought I fixed a different bug. Obviously, I don't have too many games that go over an hour. So yeah, this is a tough level. There's quite a bit going on. You have to get all 4 keys from each of these 4 corner rooms in order to access the boss. I haven't practiced this in a while. So we'll see how this goes. Oops. Alright, somewhere in there I got a key. Ricky, I've been streaming since 6:30 Pacific time, so about 3 hours now. Oops. Alright, I hope I can do this right. Nope, I did not do it right. Oh well. So, you can do an extended flutter so you don't have to do that auto-scroll thing. But, didn't exactly do it the right way. I don't have eggs right now. This run is an auto PB. That's my favorite part of this. Don't you dare think I didn't get the requisite PB. Alright. I've seen people do this one a cool way. Yeah, I think that's kind of how they do it. And then they do this one kind of like that. Yeah! I look like a pro already. How about that? Yeah, definitely got some beer for tonight. It's an auto PB is when I don't have an existing PB. As long as I finish it. I did not mean to go back through that. Yeah. Narragansett? No, I think I've heard of that, but I haven't actually had it. I do need an egg. Might as well get 3. No, but I think I've heard about it. You recommend? So again, all these flutters that I'm doing in this stage are kind of risky because lava is an auto kill. There's no coming back from a lava. But these aren't too complicated, thankfully. There's some much more complicated ones later on in the game. What kind of a beer do I prefer? I like IPAs for the most part. I like porters and stouts alright, though. How old am I? I'm 30. I'll be 31 in a little while. Maybe they're bad questions. I mean, you're asking me about my dick. Like, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, it's still 3 months away, I guess. My girlfriend says not to say that I'm almost 31, because I'm not. But whatever. What's up, Raging? It's a relatively straightforward boss. You just kind of ground pound a lot. And he eventually keeps getting smaller and smaller. And then you can kind of finish these guys off with an egg. That's not too bad. Alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna ban you guys if you don't stop. Like, it's kind of annoying. And you're talking about my girlfriend now. I don't like that. Please stop. Several skips in this stage, including one right here. And one. Maybe right here. But Nope, not right there. Should have been right there, but I messed it up. But that's not a big deal. There's one right here. I guess it's not really a skip, but... Oh, and I didn't even do it right. Fuck. I'm supposed to get up top there. There we go. What other games do I play? Super Mario 64 is another game I speedrun. And, you know, other than that, I really don't play many games. At least not video games. I'm having trouble visualizing this one. Man, I'm kind of blanking on this. Like, obviously I played it at one point, but I don't really remember this stage. I kind of remember these jumps, I guess. And it's bad if you miss that last one. Sure, why not? Alright. Hey Curly, could you say something in chat to make it easy for me to mod you? Come on. The Shy Guys on stilts are somehow like some of the most frustrating enemies. That is rough. Sweet. Cool, thank you. Ban, timeout, whatever, do whatever you want. Yeah, probably just timeout. Nope. But we have passed the point where chat is better without him. I'm not very good at this. There we go. Whew. Sheep? Yeah, maybe. Depends on what time it is. But I was playing that earlier, and I was not playing very well. I knew I wanted to play Yoshi tonight anyway, but definitely made things easier, expedited things, I guess. But I really wasn't playing Mario 64 very well. Yeah, that works. Thanks, Curly. Okay, this is... I have written down that this is a relatively easy castle. I at least can visualize it. I need to make some eggs, but... Oh, yeah, okay. So if you hit that block, hopefully it'll work the next time, but if you hit that block at just the right time, you can just kind of clip through everything, like that. Oops. Yeah, whatever, Ricky. Fine with me. I mean, what are they adding to anything, you know? See, that's the thing with trolls. It's like some of them just aren't even funny. Like, I like funny trolls. Funny trolls are fine. But I don't know. So that's another example of a perfect flutter. You're not supposed to be able to get up that high. Nice, nice. Oh, I think I missed somebody else talking about beer. I should probably look at the screen. Oh, yeah, whatever. They're all around, who cares? For the most part, they stay away from my stream, but you never know. Yeah, I bet some trolls definitely just like... I mean, just like you say, they're like, probably like Trihex style. But you go to Trihex channel, it's full of trolls. But that's kind of their thing. I should get more mods. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's always somebody around that can take care of a problem when there is one. Whoops. Yeah, Raging, you said you like a Sam Adams, like, what was it, Rousing Rebel? Dude, Sam Adams is a really good brewery. Like, if people just think of them as like the Boston Lager Company, you're really missing out. Sam Adams does a lot of shit. They've got like, I think the number is like 150 or something. They've got 150 beers that they make in a year. It's something insane. And I've heard the brewery tour is awesome if you ever find yourself in Boston. Yeah, the Rebel Rouser. I'll have to look for that. Is that just like a seasonal beer? Or is it, I mean, I guess it's seasonal. Let me scroll back up. Yeah, man. Absolutely. I need to get out to Boston soon. Been there a few times in my life, but haven't been there in a while. Alright, going into 5-1. At about a minute, or an hour 20. That seems, I don't know, seems pretty decent to me for a first run. 85 IBUs, that's my kind of beer, man. Yeah, West Coast style, there you go. 85 IBUs, that's definitely West Coast style. You move out to the West Coast, I live in Seattle, so feel like I can qualified to say this. But yeah, you move out to the West Coast, and you definitely learn to like hops. Alright, so I know there's going to be another Lakitu pretty soon. Nope, not going to matter now. So these penguins are extremely frustrating. What's up, Trix? Thanks for stopping by, man. Thank you. So the penguins, you can't really kill them except by smashing two into each other. And they are very frustrating. I'm kind of blanking on this level. Yep, I don't need to be over there. Need to keep going this direction. Yeah, okay. Need to be sure to be eating these penguins and not trying to shoot eggs at them. Alright. Hey, good thing I didn't hit any of those middle rings. Let's try this Lakitu cloud again. So for anybody who doesn't know, underscore Trix right here is the current record holder for 100% of this game. I wasn't really paying attention to the cloud there. And you can't turn the penguins into eggs, too. That's probably the most annoying part of them. Like, you really can't get rid of them unless you spit them out into each other. There we go. That's kind of how you're supposed to do it. God damn. God, I don't remember this stage at all. I guess I kind of remember this part of it. That was pretty rough. Let's see. Any recommendations for West Coast IPAs? So my first favorite IPA out here was Racer 5. It's by Bear Republic. It's very good. What are some of my other favorites? I like the Red Hook Longhammer IPA. You can probably find that in your local store. I think I remember this stage. Yes, I'm supposed to roll that snowball, and the snowball gets bigger, but it's not necessary to roll a snowball. Yeah, I should probably just use the penguin for... I know that you can perfect flutter there, but I should probably just use the penguin until I'm more comfortable with that. Oh, I know there's a Lakitu. Whatever. Yeah, so you just kind of bounce off these penguins, and it's just supremely frustrating until you get used to the movement. There's kind of a cool trick coming up in a minute. If I'm thinking of the right stage, where you kind of just make this leap of faith, and you kind of bypass a lot of auto-scroll type stuff. Right. Yeah, so I go this way, and if you can bounce off these penguins the right way, there you go. You just passed a bunch of ski lift stuff. The next stage is kind of infamous. It gave me nightmares when I was learning it. It's about to give me a nightmare, I think. 5-3 is a pretty involved stage, but I don't know. I feel like once you kind of know what's going on, it's not so bad. I'm gonna use a fire watermelon actually, and it will help things out. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to bounce off that guy, that old fish. But whatever. There we go. So you can kind of go over the top. This section that I'm bypassing, I know it looks kind of simple. It's very frustrating when you're just starting out. I am gonna get this. I don't usually get this middle ring, but this stage is so frustrating. I really should get that. Not too interested in a 5-hour speedrun tonight. Alright. So we're not even halfway through this thing yet. Like, and I feel like I've already done a bunch of pretty complicated stuff. Stuff that could fill up one stage. But 5-3 really plays like it's, I don't know, feels like 3 stages to me. Fuck. And then the snowmen do things like eat your flutters. So you can't flutter normally off the snowmen. I'm glad I got that middle ring. Let me put it that way. Ugh. Yeah, these are the nightmares. They're starting. There we go. Yeah, 5-3 is just rough. Oh man, that screen is easily the one that gave me the most problems. The snowmen are just, for whatever reason, they're very difficult for me to deal with. I don't know if that's gonna be pretty persistent or what, but they just are not my friends, that's for sure. These are the nightmares. This is where I start actually looking at how many lives I have. I start considering getting that 1-up balloon that was right there. Christ. Maybe we'll take this a little slower. Okay, well I just learned that you can't throw a penguin at a balloon. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that, mount numbers. Even when I try to get the 1-up, I can't. Yeah, we'll just go with that. There we go. And, like I've been saying, if you hit the spikes, you're dead. And that's it. There's no Yoshi's just kind of hurt, needs to get Baby Mario back. You're dead if you hit those spikes. And, contrary to what it looks like, you actually can't slide under them, like just by ducking. You'll stop right under the, spikes. Oh yeah, sorry Raging, I didn't see that. This is actually my own program. It's kind of a web browser type thing. I stream from a Mac, and there weren't really any solutions I liked on the Mac, timer-wise. Like, there's Landfair, but I don't know. I don't really like the way Landfair looks. And Live Split just straight up doesn't work. I'm a web developer by trade, so I decided to just go ahead and make my own timer. Solved the problem for me. Okay, it is possible to slide under them. Yeah, you actually don't have to do anything for this screen. You can literally do nothing, and it's fine. I don't think it's optimal, but like I think there is some way to speed it up, but it's kind of fun. For this, I'm going to intentionally jump into a missile, which I didn't do right. And so I hope I stay alive. This ski section is actually kind of brutal. It is not as easy as it looks. It looks like it's just some lame auto-scroller type thing, but it is not. It's actually quite finicky. I'm very happy I got done with that in one try. You know what, guys? We're out of 5-3. Oh, does it have inaccuracy? Yeah, Bass Drop, are you a web developer too? Oh, nice. Donkey Kong Country 3. I've heard that's a pretty fun speedrun. I almost learned Donkey Kong Country instead of this game. As just a fun JP Nance trivia, I guess. So, if anybody's familiar with the 5-4 skip, well, we're on 5-4. You will not be seeing me attempt the 5-4 skip. It's an extremely complicated... You should look it up, and you should watch somebody who's good do it. But I am not going to be doing the 5-4 skip. You'll see what it's supposed to skip in a second. It's a pretty long auto-scroll type thing. I think it saves like a minute or something like that. I bet one of the extremely good Yoshi's Island players in the chat can help me out with that answer. But yeah, it saves a lot of time, but it's also just extremely precise movements. Very risky. If you mess up, you're dead. And no thanks. Alright, alright. I jumped into those spikes, I'd be dead. There's a lot of stuff that can kill you in this game. Alright, this is the auto-scroller that you can do cool shit and skip, but this is really difficult. But I'm actually collecting coins here for one-up purposes. I don't really... Okay, 85. I have 6 lives. I mean, that very well might come into play. And so I definitely don't want a game over. Especially if I can, you know, just collect coins during an auto-scroller or whatever. Yeah, red one, why not? But yeah, I think right about here is where you start doing the cool 5-4 skip stuff. If I hit any of these spikes, I'm dead. They definitely invite you to hit spikes. I think this is a 1-up. Nope. More coins, though. Saves. Okay, minute 15. Yeah, it's pretty significant time save, but also at least it sure does look like an extraordinarily involved trick. I think... Yeah, that's a 1-up. There we go. Now the run's safe. Alright, I can duck through this. Some more coins. Well, welcome back, I guess. Alright. So yeah, there's a bit of a skip. It's extremely involved. I highly encourage looking up YouTube videos of it. And it saves, I guess, as mount numbers just said, minute 15. I don't plan to try that for a while. I'm pretty good, man. What am I at? 138? So I'm just kind of trying to hit this guy's heart here. I think there's some sort of... but you run out of eggs. There's some weirdness going on with this boss that I don't quite know, but it's like a camera glitch where you can fire him off screen, and you can fire at him off screen, and sometimes he just dies. But I don't know exactly what's going on with that. Now, there he's dead. One of your favorite things is a lives run. Okay, gotcha. Is that like for any game? Or any particular game? You are kind of creepy though, dude. Alright, I think I remember this one. Alright, dude. Fuck. Alright, that's a nice quick death. The heart spawns before the body. Okay. So if you hit it fast enough, you just hit the heart instead of having to go through the body. Yeah, pretty much, Curly. I think I'm actually... Oh, I think the helicopter skip is actually pretty tough in this. And it's pretty easy to just skip everything over the top. Yeah, Cubby, I really try not to ban anybody. I don't think I ever have actually banned somebody. I think I've only timed people out. But, I don't know. It's probably they're probably getting to me a little bit just because it's the first time I'm running this game and I'm kind of concentrating on a lot of shit. Maybe if I were more familiar with the game, they wouldn't be bothering me. But kind of dumb that they're talking about my girlfriend, you know? There we go. Yeah. 5.5 is relatively straightforward. Just a lot of shit going on. Enable verified email. Is that pretty good? I've seen that I can do that. But is that just to view, or is it to view or just to chat? Because obviously I want, you know, I don't want to do that for, I don't want to have to like require a Twitch account to view. Oh, bass drop, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the other dude. It was... whatever, doesn't matter. I wasn't talking about you, though. Oh, thanks, Raging. Yeah, I definitely try to interact with chat. I mean... obviously, I'm streaming, I want an audience. And, I think it's awesome when streamers interact with chat. Just to chat? That's not a bad idea, then. I might do that. Okay. So I have written down here that flowers are kind of annoying to avoid. So that one that I just got is actually really annoying because I didn't need to get that. But, whatever. Man, Yoshi's Island. Let it be known that Yoshi's Island gets the viewers. I think I see like 15 or 20 or something. And seriously, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. I definitely hope to be doing many more of these runs. This has been so much fun to learn. It's just really reminded me how great this game is. Learning the old any % Warpless. Yawn. You know, I once had a troll who like, for 5 minutes, which is about how long the song is, I guess, sang the lyrics to Bohemian Rhapsody, but with every, like, line would replace one of the words with the word meow. That was kind of funny. It got old after a while, but, like, well, alright, I've never seen that before. That's pretty good. Okay, just walk over that. That guy, it took a while for me to time that guy out. I was willing to let him go for a little bit. Any % glitchless Warpless, okay. Yeah, Donkey Kong, I kind of think Donkey Kong Country might be my next game, but I think my next category overall is going to be Mario 64 70 star, because I'm a 16-star runner. That's all I've ever run on Twitch. And so this is a brand new game. This is only the second game I've ever done. Oops. You know, the only thing that I kind of don't like about DKC streams is like the music I mean, the music is great in its own right, but it's, I don't know, it's hard to get, like, hyped up for that music. Okay, so that's an example of baseball guy despawning. There is supposed to be a baseball thrower guy, but there were so many sprites on the screen that he actually never got put on the screen. Use him to hit some switches for me. And now that I think about it, I had that happen in practice. Alright. Nope. That's gonna be bad news. I hope I hit a middle ring somewhere in there. Yeah, not terrible. Come on, dude. Oops. Oops, I kind of forgot I can't run under that guy. So I'm saving a Gusty in my mouth, sounds strange, to try to, I've collected a lot of flowers, and I just want to be sure I don't get a bonus. There's actually a way to guarantee that you don't get a bonus. I didn't do it right, because I would have gotten a bonus. What level is this? That was 5-6. Welcome to Cloud World. Yeah, Mount Numbers, I've recently discovered that, and that has definitely saved me a couple of times. Okay, I remember this one. Whoops. Whoops. Yep, time to die. Yeah, I don't know about the 230. There's still a whole world left, so... I don't know, it's possible, I guess. I actually don't even know if it's possible. Fuck. Those blocks are really annoying. They, sometimes you can't really jump or flutter off of them. And it makes you look like you're really bad at the game. And I guess in a way you are, but it's not entirely your fault. Well, time to die again. Got 5 lives? No problem. I got this intro part down pretty good at one point, and so I haven't really practiced it, and so I'm doing speed stuff, but I'm not really comfortable with it. But alright, now we're up a little ways. Believe me, the stage is just plenty more to come in this stage. I hope I remember where to fall here. I think it's right there. Yeah, alright. You can bypass a little bit of stuff right there, obviously. Alright, I think there's a middle ring. I hope there's a middle ring soon. So there are much faster ways to get through that guy, but they're also very risky. Okay, here we go. Oh, I know I need to go low at some point. Yeah, oh, right there. Low now also, I think. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna try this. It looked kind of difficult. It's kind of like camera manipulation. There we go, whatever. We're out of 5-7. Definitely not an easy stage. Okay, after he shakes, that's when it's safe to jump. These are great tips. By the way, Tricks and Mount Numbers and I think Real, these guys are all from the Yoshi channel, the Yoshi IRC channel. These guys are awesome. They have been already really helpful for me as I've been learning this game. Very nice. Everybody in that channel, not just those guys, has been great. And so, big thank you to you guys. And as you can see, they're interacting with chat, they're doing everything. It's great. Yeah, you like new runners? Well, I'm definitely a new runner. Oh, right, I want to aim over here. And things become a little easier. Come on. Nice. Nice touch, Curly. So this castle really is pretty straightforward, but as you can tell, it's just kind of busy. A lot of Goonies, that's what those little birds are called. I'm sure the fat ones have a name too. So this is, I want to say this is the only boss fight that doesn't use eggs. Eggs are actually not involved in this. This is also going to look a lot different from all the other boss fights. Maybe with the exception of Bowser at the end. Immortal Goddess, what other games do I play? Super Mario 64 is really the only one. I'm mostly a 16-star runner for that game. And this is my first time playing Yoshi's Island. I'm having such a blast. This is great. So I definitely plan to keep playing this. So the idea here is you wait for Raphael to get above a point where you can post him. And then take 3 hits, that's it. It's a pretty easy fight, but it can be annoying, for sure. Yeah, dude, all the music really is really awesome. But yeah, the boss music especially, particularly the big boss music, is really great. I actually can just listen to this soundtrack. You can go on YouTube and find just the soundtrack. I listen to it straight through. I love it. Alright, on to World 6. This is the last world of the game. The first 2 stages in World 6, in my opinion, are easily the most difficult. Particularly 6-1. This is actually a pretty long cutscene. Well, I'm definitely confident. I don't know, like, really how long World 6 takes in general, but I don't think it'll take an hour and 5 minutes, so I'm pretty sure that... I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut 3 hours, which is really my only goal with this first run. Pretty close right there. Oh, fuck. Come on. Alright. That went very well. I sometimes really struggle with that first screen of 6-1. It's very fortunate that I did not just die. Hey, he's still alive. I can sub 230 easily? Alright. Hope so. Kind of got risky there. I don't even know if what I did is like really possible, but you can jump off that little notch right there and actually make that jump, but not if you're running full speed. Maybe, whatever. I'll be safer this time. Oh man. Alright. That's alright, because I can flutter over that. Not a disaster. There we go. Alright, that actually went okay, in my opinion. Pretty happy to be out of 6-1. I'm actually just going to say that for the rest of the stages. Pretty happy to be out of 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is my second least favorite in terms of like its tough stages in World 6. If I hit the lava, I'm dead. That's it. Oops. So the stage really isn't too bad. It's just really timing based, and like I don't really have the muscle memory for it yet. Hey, 1-up. What's up, Pongo Ping? How's it going? There's a little bit of a Baby Mario skip, a Super Baby Mario skip here. I've tried it, and it just really hasn't been working for me, so I'm not going to bother. But it does exist. That'll be coming up in a second.